Hi and welcome to this mum and baby yoga class. I'm Heather from Deaville Yoga and there aren't many rules to follow, just listen to your body. When we do the baby yoga, just work with baby's natural resistance, so don't force any movement. If they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. And the third thing is make sure you've got some water. Oh, and the fourth thing is if you have something to hand, a rattle or a toy for baby, that would be awesome. And if you have a scarf, a light scarf or a muslin, it'd be great to grab that as well. Then come to your mats, maybe bring a cushion or a blanket for yourself just to use for some extra support during class today, and have Bubba just down in front of you on their backs on a little blanket too. And then we'll get started. Fab. So we're going to start by connecting with our Bubbas. So we're busy, sometimes we're running around hectic, particularly if this is baby number 2, 3, 4. So let's take some time, let's just bring our hands onto their bellies and have a look in their eyes and check in and see how they're doing. Remember, you can always pick your baby up if they need to, follow your own instincts. And just notice the way your baby breathes. Right down into the belly, their shoulders aren't going up and down, it's not all up here. Their bellies are being pressed out as they really deeply inhale and exhale. So we're going to bring our hands to our own bellies. Your beautiful baby-making bellies. We're going to start copying them, taking those really nice deep inhales and exhales. Hello, gorgeous one. Hello, yes, you're lovely. I will talk to my baby all the time, even though it's not real. And I encourage you to do the same. So nice deep full inhales down to your belly. And if you want, bring both hands down onto your belly and just slowly breathing in and out through the nose as long as that's comfortable. So the reason we practice breathing through the nose is that you get about 10 or 20% more oxygen when you breathe this way. So that can only be a good thing, right? More oxygen to your body, your brain. And we're going to start on focusing on slowing those exhales down. And now let's start bringing a little pelvic floor lift as well. So nice big inhales, and as you exhale, think about lifting the muscles that you would use to stop yourself doing a wee or a pop. And this lovely breathing will just help calm you down, bring you into a chilled out place. For you and Bubba today. Lovely stuff. So just give the shoulders a few rolls. Inhaling them up, exhaling them back and down. Inhaling up, exhaling back and down. Lovely stuff. Let's spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down through your heart center. We're going to do that twice more. Really nice big opening. Excuse my wall. Exhale, bring the hands down. If like me you're a bit limited on space, you can always inhale the arms forward and up, maybe lift the heart a little bit, and exhale, bring the hands back down. Lovely stuff. We're going to bring one hand down onto the floor. We're going to inhale, bring the other arm up, and as we do, we're just going to click the fingers over. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale here, and exhale, just release a little bit more. We're going to stretch into the side of the body and get quite tight, especially if you're doing a lot of carrying, feeding, rocking. Let's inhale, come back up, feel this weight. Don't worry if you can't click, you can always just wiggle your fingers, exhaling over the other way. Clicking is to keep baby entertained. It's not to prove that you can click, nothing like that. Inhale, let's come up, we're going to go to the other side again, just because that felt really nice. Exhale, see if you can relax that top shoulder blade down so it's not coming up by the ear. Really send the breath into the side of the body as you release over. Inhale, come back up. See my clicks go now. After a while it feels really weird. And exhaling over the opposite way. Hopefully you've got a little bit more space. And then inhaling, coming back up. Lovely stuff. We're just going to change the cross of the legs if you've got them crossed. If you've been sitting with them crossed the same way your whole life, this can feel quite weird. I'm bringing this one in front at the moment because My ankle on this side is sensitive post spraining it, so we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring ourselves down and across our bubbles, hello, and round. And we're going to round as we come back. We're going to come around to the side. Inhale, let the belly come forwards and round. Really enjoy this movement. Nice massage for the sacrum, the area at the bottom of the spine. And changing direction. Hello, gorgeous one. Yeah. Just finding what feels nice for you. So I'm bringing quite a lot of shoulder movement into this today because it feels nice. So I'm leading with my shoulders a little bit, which is quite nice. Bring my shoulder over towards the opposite leg and then round and round. Fab. I'm going to come now back to centre. I'm going to roll over onto my hands and knees so I'm above my bubba. If I think you're working on a hard floor, you might want to just spread a blanket or whatever you have out, cushions under your knees, whatever. You can always double your mat over as well, just fold it over like that, give yourself a little bit of extra padding there if you feel you need it. I'm going to bring Barbara a little bit close to me. Hello. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. We're coming into a tabletop position, knees hip width apart, lifting those pelvic floor muscles, maybe thinking about drawing the belly button up towards the spine. Once you've got that lift, we're going to inhale here, let the belly drop, lift the heart and look up. And as we exhale, we're going to round through the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling, rounding. Hello. And as you round, let's breathe the air out just through a small gap in the lips. We're going to puff it out. Blowing all down Bubba, which hopefully they'll quite enjoy. Inhaling up and open, exhaling. Inhaling to open, exhaling. Pressing down through the tops of the hands and feet as you round. One more of these. Inhaling, lifting the heart, lifting the chest, exhaling. All the way down, lovely stuff. Let's keep the knees nice and wide, bring the balls of the big toes to touch, bring the hips back towards the heels. From here, we're going to do some hip circles. We're going to start nice and slow. So we're going to bring our hips up towards the right, come forwards towards Bubba, and then back down again. So always feel free to adjust your position when you're working in your poses. You know, if you think, oh, a bit, I haven't got quite enough space, just change it. Make sure it feels good for your body. And whilst we do this, we're going to go round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, tickle you under there, yeah. Lovely. And then we're going to come the opposite way, coming up, keeping it nice and slow, stretching into the side of the body. If you want to stretch deeper, just press into the opposite hand, press that hand away. And again, we're going to go round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, tickle you under there, yeah. Lovely stuff, really nice. Bringing yourself back up into your tabletop position. We're going to work on our superwoman pose here. So we're going to tuck our right toes under and send the heel out behind us, really rooting down nice and strong, sending that energy out through that back heel. As we inhale, we're going to lift the leg up. Now if this feels okay, we're keeping the hips nice and level, we can float the opposite arm up as well. We'll take an inhale here and exhale, come back down. We're going to do the same on the opposite side. So tuck the left toes under, energize that left heel. Inhale, float the arm up, and exhale down. And we're going to do that whole movement. Just stick with the leg if that feels better for you today. Otherwise, go with the whole movement. We're going to take right foot back, float left arm forwards and down. So think about lifting your pelvic floor muscles as you come up. If that's too much, just think about engaging your lower abdominals, bringing the belly button up towards the spine, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more to either side. Inhaling up. You've got some lovely eye contact with your baby here. As long as they're not staring off next to something more interesting in the room, which they do quite a lot, so don't be offended if they do that. Bring your knees together, tuck your toes under, just walk yourself back towards your heels. Just give your wrists a little bit of a circle here. Hi. Yeah. Chatting all the time is really super lush. So we're going to come up for our first sun salutation now. So we're going to bring ourselves back up into our nice tabletop position, pressing down, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to keep the knees bent to start with. We're going to lift the hips nice and high, keeping the knees bent, and then we're going to start walking one heel down towards the earth at a time. Now you can either keep eye contact with Bubba, or you can release and give the head a little bit of a shake. Shaking that hair down towards them. They may grab it at this point, you might have to come back down and detangle yourself. Just walking out the back of the legs. Pressing down into the thumb and the first finger, that L shape there. And then let's bend the knees. And we're going to walk the hands and feet towards one another so they meet at the bottom of our bubba. We're going to take a little ragdoll here, taking a hold of the opposite elbow with the opposite hand. And we're just going to have a little shake and a bob from side to side. Just letting the weight of the head go. Nice deep inhales, exhale, let it go through the mouth, just let it go, let it go. And then when you're ready, releasing the arms, taking a slow roll up to standing, bringing the belly button towards the spine as you roll up. Remember, you can always use your hands to support yourself on your legs here at this stage, and then rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Fabulous stuff. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way. Keeping myself at the foot of my bubba. We're going to keep the feet in parallel. As if we're coming down into chair pose, we're going to do some chair squats. So we're going to take an inhale. As we inhale, we're going to bend through the knees. We're going to sweep the fingertips down towards the earth. And we're going to keep the hands here and twinkle them for our bubs. Yes, we are, to keep you lovely and entertained. Just think about lengthening the tailbone down here, bringing the weight back into the heels. Yeah. We're going to take an inhale here. Exhale, we're going to come up, bringing the hands into fists and just slightly bringing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes. Inhaling down, twinkle fingers. Exhaling up. I like to blow the breath out of the mouth here. You can just keep the fingers twinkling actually, that's a bit more normal. Keep your fingers twinkling everyone. I can't remember what I was saying now. We're going to do this a couple more times, squeezing these glutes. Yeah, hi. Chatting to Bubba all the time. So they're nice and entertained. Hello, yeah. And now this time, as long as it's comfortable in your pelvis, we're going to turn the feet to point out at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to come all the way down to the mat. Bringing our hands either side of our bubba, just bringing our knees back down onto the earth. Now we're going to do my favourite thing ever to do in Mum and Baby Yoga, which is swooping cat kisses. Keeping your elbows tucked into the side of the body, we're going to bring the hips back towards the heels, and we're going to kiss all the way up our babies. Then we're going to round through the spine, coming up into that cat position we did earlier, and bringing our hips back towards our heels. Rounding through, lovely stuff. Rounding through, hugging your belly button towards your spine. Rounding through, enjoying that feeling of separating the shoulders. Just taking this in your own time. We're going to do 2 more. Oh, enjoying this movement. Remember, keeping those elbows tucked in. So we're working the arms back. Now just bring the knees together. If you want, grab your blanket or your cushion, whatever you've got to hand. A spare soft toy, it doesn't really matter. We're going to bring the right foot forwards to the top of the mat. We're going to take our scarves or our shakers, whatever you've got, into, it doesn't matter which hand because we're going to move both ways, so whichever hand you want to. We're going to inhale the arms up. We're going to exhale, open to the left hand side, just giving the scarf a little bit of a shake. We're going to inhale, come back up. Exhale, come the opposite way. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale up high, yeah. Exhale, open. Inhale up, so it's lovely. If you really focus on lifting the sternum, lifting the heart a little bit as you do this, encouraging those shoulder blades to come towards one another. We're going to do this one final time because it feels really nice. Exhale the opposite way and coming back to center. Lovely stuff. We're going to extend the right leg a little bit further away, and we're going to bring it so that the little toe side of the foot is parallel to the top edge of the mat. You might find you want to shuffle back a little bit here, just so it works for you and your baba. This foot, I'm just on the knee, my foot's going straight back. I'm going to take the scarf into my left hand and float my arms out of shoulder. So I'm really trying to engage the little toe side of that right leg. I'm going to bring my arms up to shoulder. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. Ah, that's nice. Going to take an inhale here. Exhale, release the right arm. Lift the left arm up, and we're going to circle it all the way around and down. So we can circle our scarves round and down our bumpers high. Always being aware of your posture here. Woo! Okay. Scarf head going on. Now you might lose your scarves quite quickly because your bumpers might want to take them. So really just focus on that lovely opening through the side of the body. Oh, it feels so nice. And then coming back up to center. Now take it into your right hand, your shaker, whatever you've got. Take an inhale, exhale. Bring the left hand down, and we're going to circle around this way as well. We're going to keep the scarves in our hands so that bubbers can see something moving, some bright colours, or your shaker. So the aim really here is to keep bubba entertained for as long as possible. So you, the mama, or the papa, can get the nicest stretch possible for your body. We get the most yoga we can. And then inhale that right arm back up, and exhale, come back up. Lovely stuff. From here, we're just going to take a cheeky. We're going to bring the right foot in. Just bring your hands out in front of you onto the floor. Just make sure you're not going to slip back into our tabletop position. We're just going to inhale the right arm up. Exhale it down high, yeah. If they get upset, you can just turn and face them to do this. Inhale the left arm up and exhale it down. Lovely stuff. Let's turn back to face our gorgeous ones. Give them a nice little kissy. Fab. We're going to bring the left leg forward this time. So again, just remember to always take the time to find a position, and once you start moving, if it still doesn't feel quite right, adjust. I think in yoga sometimes you can get like, I just want to move, now I'm doing it, but it doesn't feel right. Just let it feel right. So we're going to inhale the arms up, and this time we're going to exhale. We're going to open to cactus arms. So I'm going to turn to the right, bring my arms down to cactus, encouraging my shoulder blades towards one another. Inhaling up, and I'm going to exhale, turn my left leg. You guys, cactus arms. Inhaling up, yeah. Exhale. Inhale high, you can always extend the arms if that keeps them more tight. Absolutely fine. Final one. And again. Fabulous. Inhale, come back up. Now we're going to keep that left leg extended where it is. I'm just going to flip baby and take you the other way because otherwise I'm going to end up with my back to you. So keep that left leg extended. Take it long to the top edge of your mat, and then put the little toe side of the foot. Really try and engage that. And feel the leg really activate and start to work. Padding under your right knee if you would like it. And again, you can go with your shaker or your scarf. Inhale your arms out center. Exhale, release the left arm down to the left leg and circle the right arm round and down. High. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale if you want to, following your hands with your gaze. You're getting some lovely movement on the neck as well. Twice more. And 11. One more. Coming back up to center, changing hands if you've got a rattle. Going to take or a scalp, take an inhale, exhale here, coming over onto the side again, re-engage that leg, and then we're going to circle the arm around this way. Yeah. Inhaling up, exhaling round and down. Nice big inhale, looking up to the sky, exhale, release it round and down. One more. Inhale that arm back up towards the ceiling, bring the belly button towards the spine, lift the pelvic floor muscles, and come back up. Lovely stuff. Turn to face your baba. Giving them a little kiss. We're going to come up to standing just one more time. So we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the hips nice and high, keeping the knees bent. Walk those hips down, those heels even down towards the floor. Give the head a little shake. Sorry, I've got lockdown hair, lots of hair at the moment going on. Hopefully you guys can see me anyway. And then when you're ready, just walking your hands and feet together so you're at your foot of your baba. We'll just take our peace fingers here, wrap them around our big toes. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, fold forwards, encouraging the crown of the head down towards the earth, lifting those pelvic floor muscles, bringing the belly button in towards the spine. Release out of that, and as you're ready, slowly rolling back up to standing, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Get there, lovely stuff. This time, as long as you don't have any pelvic girdle pain, we're going to turn the feet to point out to 45-degree angle. We're going to bring our hands together at our hearts. We're going to come down through some yogi squats. I'm going to turn to face you guys, but keep facing your bubs. So we're going to inhale the arms up. We're going to exhale them down. Then we're going to inhale as we come down and exhale to come back up. Now you might want to send the breath out through your lips. This works really well with engaging the diaphragm and the pelvic floor, which is the pelvic diaphragm. Now remember, if this is your first time doing any exercise since having your baby, just be really mindful of what feels nice for you, okay? So stop, take breaks, sip water, chill out, feed your baby, do whatever you need to do. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're going to do two more. And the last one, the next one, we're going to stay down. Fab. So we're going to come all the way down. And again, we're going to walk our hands above our buttocks. We're just going to give them a little kiss. Mwah. And we're going to come sit on our bottom. So I'm going to grab my padding, because I quite like to have it underneath me. We're going to have our legs extended down at the sides of our buttocks. And we're going to do open and close, which you might have done in one of my other videos, so if you haven't, don't worry about it, no problem. What we do, I'll show you with Baba like this. We very simply, this time we're not going to do just the arms, we're going to do one arm and the opposite leg. This is good for baby's development, but again, always working just with their natural resistance. If they resist, don't force it. We're going to open and close, bringing the hand and foot together. Really simple. We're going to sing the same song twice. Second time round, we're going to switch the other one leg. Come on in. So we're going to bring Baba down in front of us. Now, what quite often happens here is that all us mums are going to round and collapse forward. We need to make sure we're keeping that good posture. So if having your legs extended like this doesn't work for you, cross your legs like this is absolutely fine. We want to stay nice and upright. So I'm going to go cross-legged for this one. We're going to take baby's arms apart. We're going to go open and close and open and close and give yourself a cuddle. Open just gently holding them, just how feels natural and right for you. And we're going to sing. Open and close and open and close and give yourself a cuddle. Open and close and open and close and don't get in a muddle. Yay! Well done, little one. Well done. Now we're going to do an awesome wind relieving posture, not for us, for them. So, very simple. Stand to the nursery around the Grand Old Duke of York. Again, working with their natural resistance. So we just gently pick up the legs and just give them a little bit of movement. Now, I've just got baby's heels resting in the palm of my hand, and I'm just gently supporting down the legs with my fingers. What we're going to do is we're going to bring one knee into the chest at a time. So that's when the Grand Old Duke is marching. Now, if you know the song, when they were up, then we take both knees in together for that bit, and both knees out and down, both legs out and down together. It's quite simple, so you'll catch on quick. So we're going to go, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Both legs together. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Yay! Well done, little one. Well done. Fab. We're going to do that again because it's great. So it's great for relieving wind and constipation. Some babies are literally guaranteed to do a poo within about 5 minutes of this. So, hey, good times. This time we're going to start with the opposite leg. So if you're right-handed, you probably started with your right hand. So this time start with your left and vice versa. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again, both together. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Yay! Well done, beautiful Bubba, well done. Lovely stuff. So from here, we're going to come down onto our backs. So I'm just going to move Bubba off my mat, just so that they're at my side. So obviously find the best, safest way to do that with your bum. And I'm going to bring myself down, coming down onto my side first. And then I'm going to pick Bubba up, and we're going to roll together onto the back. Lovely stuff. Now, I've got my feet under my knees, hip width apart. I'm placing Bubba onto my pelvis. I'm just walking myself, my spine a little bit longer along the floor, rolling my shoulders a little bit underneath and holding onto them. So I'm going to take an inhale here. And as I exhale, I'm going to roll up through the spine, lifting the hips a little bit, back, mid, back, upper back. Take an inhale up here, and exhale, roll back down. Now try and keep your neck in neutral as you do this. So always moving on the exhale. And just being really mindful of how this feels in your body. So we're coming into bridge pose here. Now as you develop with this, you can always stay up in bridge pose and hold it up there for a little bit longer. If you like, you can always float Bubba up as well, which they'll thoroughly enjoy. Hello, yes. Yes you are gorgeous. So scrummy. And exhaling, coming back down. We're going to lift Bubba up, we're going to let the knees drop over to the side, and we're going to place Bubba on the opposite hip. Now you might find they don't want to be sat there, they might want to be like this on you, and that's fine too. However they are happy is fine. Just start focusing on a longer, deeper breath now. Relaxing, letting go. And bringing your knees back up, lifting Bubba up, and then letting them drop over to the opposite side, placing Bubba on the opposite hip. If your baby's fallen asleep by this part, obviously, you can have your arms extended at shoulder height. You could be turning to look towards in the opposite direction to your legs. Finding what feels good for you. And another breath here. And from here, bringing yourself and your baby into a comfortable position for Shavasana. So you may still have the knees up, you might have buffer on your chest, you might have the legs extended, you can be over on your side, or you can be sat up. You might be feeding, you might be jigging, whatever you're doing right now is awesome. It's absolutely fine. If you can, closing your eyes or just softening your gaze if your baby's lying down at your side, just softening your gaze. And we're going to take 8 rounds of golden thread breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through a small gap in the lips. Now I would always encourage you to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you and baby are happy. Otherwise, I'm going to invite you just to bring a little bit of gentle movement into your hands and feet. And when you're ready, if you're not already on your side or seated, then just rolling over onto your side and pressing yourself up to seated. And we will close as we always do with the Namaste song. Namaste, Namaste is what we say, what we say. It means peace and love to you and all your friends too. Namaste, Namaste. Namaste, ladies and babies. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Bye.